You're listening to littlepodcast.com.
Why you gotta take it there?
Retake. This isn't gonna work.
We're not talking about any integrity in
We
this
are
room.
trying to exploit a generation.
Ever tell you about that time when I paid for Chinese food with the DVD? The grease is the gravy.
You guys played footsie over the table.
No, yes, that's irrelevant. I can smell Pepto-Bismol from here. It tastes like an antacid tablet. Why are there so many Draculas everywhere? No, there's potato vodka everywhere.
Welcome to Born in the 80s, episode 191. I'm your host, John Rowe. Joined by my co-host,
Adam Ham.
Adam the Ham.
Yep.
Would you consider yourself a ham?
Yeah.
In the best sense of the word.
In the best sense.
Yeah. Like a bottom type of ham. Right?
Sure.
Like, he's not a bad guy.
No.
No.
Not.
He's just a delightful ham.
Yes.
Everybody likes him.
Everybody likes... Yes.
Everybody likes the bottom.
Yep. Who doesn't?
I
Find
don't
me
know.
someone.
Top guy. An ear, nose, and throat doctor.
Otorhinolaryngologist?
Yeah, exactly. Adam, you got me. Yeah, you're ready. You picked it up.
Yeah.
I set down the I gave you the assist, and you guided it into the basket with that. Okay, so we're all spooked out,
Yeah.
right, Adam?
I'm completely spooked out.
There's a bit of a delay when these episodes come out, about half a week. So Halloween has already happened. Did you go to any parties?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it great?
Oh, totally.
Yeah. What'd you dress up as?
I didn't dress up.
Come
it
on.
was,
now.
A family affair.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to dress up.
Nah, you don't have to.
Well, you should. I hate costumes, but I at least try and come up with something minimal
Yeah?
that I can do.
I don't know. I
You
guess.
don't know? Ba, 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 ba. I'm sorry. That's a song from a commercial. I've been watching a lot of cable television, so I've seen a lot of commercials. So now I'm one of those people that has songs from commercials stuck in my head now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't live in the cable world though, do you? You have cable, but like
I have the most minimal
the
cable
bare
possible.
minimum cable.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, I have the first tier of digital cable, so I've got surprisingly not as much as you'd think, but enough channels, like not Cartoon Network, which blows my fucking mind.
I know, right?
That's not a basic cable channel. I've said this many times. Charter, if you're listening, which you aren't, but maybe because I'm recording this through Charter, so you probably snoop on all my data. But Cartoon Network should be part of the basic package. I mean, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Adam,
Yes.
you have your Comcastic down there.
Yes.
So are you part of the bandwidth cap areas now?
No.
You're not.
No.
I still can't believe that they're doing that.
Yeah, it's
It
weird.
blows my mind, especially when Charter specifically said that they would never do that because it's ridiculous.
Basically, yeah.
It's kind of one of those things that I mean, do you track your bandwidth in any way?
No.
But I mean, it would have to be over the limit,
Yes.
right?
Absolutely.
I mean, all of your entertainment is streaming.
I
You know what
stream
mean?
so much video, it's ridiculous.
And you have a brother who's also on your internet streaming video, you
Yes,
know?
indeed.
You've got multiple people in your household streaming video. Same here.
I've got a PS4 that downloads gigs and gigs of video games and
I know.
updates and shit. Yeah.
Shit, man. Video games.
Video games.
Yeah, so that's the worst. Bandwidth cap. So I think it's the Comcast bandwidth cap is 250 gigs.
Something like that.
You'd
You'd be surprised how not far that gets you.
No, yeah. Well, when you consider like watching, like a movie, is probably like a HD movie is like what 6, 7, 8 gigabytes.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, but between 6 and 10 gigabytes for an HD movie, you know, that's 25 movies in a month. That's, you know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
seems like a lot, but I mean, if you're watching Netflix every night for a couple hours, you're going to be over.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, there are some companies that aren't so bad. Select few locations, Comcast has allowed people to pay an extra $30 a month to have bandwidth cap free internet.
Yeah.
Which is fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
Charter's plan, which is the cable in a lot of the Midwest, especially the upper Midwest, their deal is.
Hey, you there?
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know. I lost you.
Yeah, Charter's listening to me, apparently.
Yeah.
I was saying good things, Charter.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's crazy. It actually says I didn't lose internet connection according to my desktop widget at all.
Really?
But I couldn't load any web pages, so I was like, huh. It said DNS, so I'm assuming Charter's DNS server decided to take a poop for a second.
Yeah, maybe.
And now it's back because I have internet. So
yeah.
Charter's actually been pretty great, though. I can't lie. As far as internet companies go, I mean, you know, as shitty as they can be, they haven't been awful. Like, one thing that really bothers me, and this is getting into old man rant territory, which I'm prone to do now that I'm over the age of 30, that, like, why is it that some of these utility companies and, like, internet companies have made it significantly difficult for me to give money to them? Like, Charter, I set up autopay, I thought, and then I got like an email saying, your account's past due. And I'm like, I set up autopay, and I go in there, and autopay is not set up, which I did. So I just paid off my balance of my credit card, and then immediately went and set up autopay again. It's like, I have my card. I have paid you. How is this hard? And they're like, it could take 45 days to set up an autopay? Like more than one billing cycle?
Damn.
It's fucking ridiculous. And same thing with MG&E, which no way to electronically pay for that. That's the Madison Gas and Electric. No.
I was able to.
No, the way that they make you do it is fucking garbage.
It is garbage, but I was able
e-checks through a really bad website.
Yes.
And I would like to mention that the website that they use, I can't remember, it's like ebillpay.com or some fucking bullshit. The password is limited to 8 characters on that website.
Yeah.
So I couldn't use a password with the typical algorithm that I use to create a password. So I had some weird password that I would constantly forget because it didn't follow my normal naming procedures that I have. And it's like, what the hell? I could never get it to fucking work. And every time it was a fucking hassle and a half because it wouldn't automatically deduct. You couldn't do that. You had to automatically go. You had to go in each month and then click pay, and then it would deduct. And it was like, why is this not automated?
Yeah.
Like everything else. It just bothers me. I don't know. It's like, come on. You would think that like taking people's money would be like the number one functionality that they would want to get working first.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
But, you know, props on Charter. I don't think they gave me a late fee or anything. So they just emailed me, I guess. And since I paid it within a certain amount of days, I think it was the day after the bill was due, but it was like, the hell? Like I thought this was set up, but I guess not. All right. So that's really boring. Adam 2.0, what's going on?
It's pretty much continuing.
Pretty much continuing, Adam. I'm going to hold you to that. What does that mean?
That means I'm continuing to do things like get groceries and do the dishes.
Okay.
And take out the trash.
Okay. Those are things that normal humans do.
Exactly, but things Adam 1.0 didn't.
Oh, okay. So Adam 1.0
yes, is
like Adam turning into an adult.
Yeah, well, yeah. Trying to a normal functioning person. Sure.
Well, that's good though.
Yeah, I think so.
That's an important step. I already have all that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I did a John 2.0 a while ago. Let me see if I can find the document that I wrote for John 2.0.
yeah.
Let's look at the old stuff I wrote. You know, that's
design doc.
I think I did, honestly. Let me. Here's John 2.0 folder. I've got an intro, which is not readable. Oh, there it is on WordPad.
Okay.
This was written... God, let me get a date on this. In 2006. This is a goodie.
It's about 9
I don't even
years
know if
ago.
I want to read this because I'm sure it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh man, this is Angry John. I'm going to read this. John 2. Oh man, I don't know if I can read this. This is like
Yeah.
some rough shit. All right, well, it's not that bad. All right, clearly I was mad, and this is actually true because John 2.0 was around in 2007 and 2008. I was a vastly different person. This was I think 2006 was the end of my World of Warcraft, staying in my bedroom all the time, like not talking to Adam, period, basically, as well, just kind of cutting off from the world. What is John 2.0? Question mark. This is me. I'm not going to censor / filter, cut out anything. If I have it in me, I feel like saying it, it's going to get said. Everything I've ever posted has pretty much been bullshit up to now. I think I posted this on, God, I swear
Xanga.
to God, like a Xanga. Yeah. That was the livejournal.
I followed you.
Yeah, of course. I've only been scratching the surface. There's a lot more here. I feel like I need to open up to someone, and here it is. And so it's not someone, it's the internet. I don't know if we'll make these posts available to the public. I just know that I need to post some things through keeping shit bottled up inside. I pulled that shit in the past, and fuck that. I was angry. What do you mean by everything has pretty much been bullshit up to now? That is the truth. It has been bullshit. Everything I've said has been censored because I know specific people are going to be reading it. I want to try and express myself fully through these words. I don't make these posts public. Then maybe 200 years from now, someone will pick these up and read them and be like, whoa, that's fucked up. It is. So why the sudden let it out? Well, I've kind of always felt held back. My last journal post, I always said I felt like it was being dragged down. This was true. Hell, my last post was actually John 2.0, but I digress. I just feel like I'm not being honest with myself. Sometimes it's better to put into words what you're feeling so you can come back upon them later and think about them. Also, recent events have led me to being, A, pissed off and in need of a way to vent. The first John 2.0 post will go into detail on this. And B, I need to change. So, is that all then? Is this your way of impressing other people? A way for yourself to try and prove that you're not a failure? In as much words, yes. Wow. Look at me. The writing is slightly better than my 11-year-old self.
Well, it was like 10 years after that.
This was girl problems, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this was immediately after I had asked a girl out and got friendzoned pretty hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't read this. This is too much. It's too emo, John.
Yeah.
Ouch. Save that for later. I got like I honestly I kept a blog about this. This is another girl. God, man, this is like me having girl problems the year or two. Yeah, I don't think I posted a lot of these. Just talking about, man, Adam, do you remember those days, right? Were you ever dating around in the time of like early instant messaging? It's kind of the way text messages work now.
Yeah. Yeah, it was weird though. I did, like in high school.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
That was never really a big thing in anybody I dated.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you exchanged the information and shit like that.
Yeah. Your ICQ.
Yeah. Oh,
Good
yeah.
old shit.
AOL.
I'm so glad I kept this stuff, though.
Yeah.
We have a friend that... oh, man, look at this. I have... This is crazy. I have AIM chat logs that I saved as well for some reason.
Oh, wow.
Well, to be fair to myself, AOL saved chat logs automatically
Yeah.
to a folder, so I just pulled them. So it's not like I was like, recording this.
Yeah.
It just was automatically being saved. And so I was like, oh, well, I might as well put that somewhere just in case I want to look at it again. So I have all of my texts. And by text, this is before texts were big. This is 2007.
Your IMs.
My IMs with this girl that I dated for like a month.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then I think she broke up with me over AIM. Yep. Yeah. So that was a good.
Was it?
No.
Oh, yeah.
That's just weird. That was a weird relationship because she's a really weird girl. You know.
I think I know who this is.
Really?
I think so.
No, this isn't the one I've talked about. This isn't the London lady.
No. No, I thought it was somebody else.
Okay, I was gonna play with her. But
So.
Yeah. It was like a month, and I don't know. I had never really had a girlfriend before, so that was a weird, quick relationship. And she was just like, she's a weird person. She's like 3 kids now or something. I don't know. Anyway, wow, went deep dive there.
Yeah.
Ouch, my soul. No, but I don't know.
See, this is nice because you're finally getting to deep dive.
Yeah.
Instead of like probing everybody else's depths.
Well, the thing is that like I can deep dive like fine now because it's like, well, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Everything's worked out. You know.
Everything came up John.
Yeah, everything came up roses. You know. Oh, how does that song go from Gypsy? Everything's
Gypsy, Tramps and Thieves.
That is a different song.
Yeah, I know. No,
I think it's like everything's coming.
Matchmaker.
No, that is from fucking Fiddler on the Roof. Gypsy musical lyrics. God damn it! I'm gonna find it. Everything's coming up roses. That was the one I was thinking of. I saw this musical. It was played at the Edgewood College that I was at.
Okay.
Yes. Honey, everything's coming up roses and daffodils. Everything's coming up sunshine and Santa Claus. That's what's happening now. But back then, John 2.0 wanted that to happen. But I think John 2.0 was me not being the guy who got friend-zoned anymore. It worked out, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Because I started dating someone the next year, like within a year of that, John 2.0. The relationship advice I can give to all those nice guys who finished last, or so you felt, is do what I did. Be kind of an asshole. It worked out.
It worked out.
It's true, though. Yeah, and when I say be kind of an asshole, I mean be what you think an asshole is, because most likely you're way too not assertive. And you need to be what you would think an asshole would be, but what everybody else sees as a normal person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I say be an asshole, I mean be more of an asshole than the wet blanket that you are. You know what I mean? Because that's like, pickup artists are terrible.
Yes.
But I think the point of being confident and assertive is something that people like. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like when you look at, I was going to say propensive. That's not a word. A prospective mate. You want someone who seems like they know what the fuck they're doing. So, you know what I mean? You don't want somebody who's all like, wishy-washy. You want somebody who's confident. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what you look like. I mean, it matters a little bit, but, it's more how you carry yourself. And that's kind of what I did with John 2.0. I started acting like a cool guy in some ways, but I'm still a nerd, so. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, Adam. That's deep. This is a deep dive.
Deep dive.
This is John's deep dive.
Yeah.
Adam, you're the Jacques Cousteau of the John Deep Dive Ocean.
Indeed.
Yeah. All down the nose.
We will probe your depths in the deep dive.
In the deep dive. I don't know. That's what John 2.0 was, and it worked out. Because I started dating Lauren 2 years after that.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest, as they say, is history.
Okay.
That's what Jacques Cousteau would say.
Oh, all right.
Adam C. Dead?
Yes.
Do you know that, or are you just saying that because you just assume?
I just assume.
Yeah, because, like, every time I saw Jacques Cousteau, he looked like 2 steps away from death.
Yes.
And that was, like, 20 years ago.
I know.
But then again, you could say the same thing about Kirk Douglas, and still the steal of the draft.
Yeah.
Still alive, too.
Yeah.
Man, who would have thought Roger Ebert would have won me that?
I don't know.
He was like my 4th or 5th pick.
Yeah.
Because I think he had recently had that health trouble or something.
Yeah.
I think he had had the throat cancer, I guess it was.
He had a lot of stuff removed, I think.
Yeah, he had like throat cancer, so he couldn't talk very well. But he was like not like sick, you know what I mean? It was like it's all gone. He's just ill, and then he just boom, died. Why are we talking about this, Adam? What the fuck?
I don't know.
This is the John Deep Dive. I'm meandering in the ocean. You're letting me get into the depths.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You gotta be my hero,
Yes,
baby.
Steer you back.
Yes, you gotta be my lifeboat, my opposite of anchor.
Okay, your engine.
My engine. You think you can?
I think I can.
You think you can?
I think.
All right. Let's move on off John 2.0. I will not talk about any of that stuff ever again.
Great.
Because looking at those posts was cringeworthy. But you got to be like, here's the thing. I've always been the type of person who you got to fucking save everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you and I both know a friend, a former host of this podcast.
Yes.
One Lance Kilcoyne, who wrote a lot of stuff, like scripts, movie scripts and stuff, and books, like not books, but like, you know what I mean, like short stories and stuff. And he was just like, I don't like it, and deleted everything.
Yeah, I know.
How can you do that?
I don't know.
That's like shit that you spent time on. Even if like looking back, it's a little cringy. It's still something you have.
Right.
You know, you did that. You have something to show for it. I consequently saved all of the stuff that he had sent me. So most of the stuff that he deleted, or I have saved. And I'm sure he doesn't know that, but it's kind of one of those things. It's just like, why would you like kill something that you've created? If you know what I mean? It's like an artist finishing a painting, putting it up on the wall, and coming back to it like a month later and being like, oh, fuck, God, those brush strokes are so amateur. And they're just fucking throwing it in the garbage. It's like, what? How do you don't learn from yourself if you don't have that stuff kept around? You know, you just, I don't know. He's kind of a clean slate guy, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm kind of a pack rat. I know you are.
I'm a bit of a pack rat, too.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta hold on to those things. You have your precious things that you hoard.
Yeah.
Your ridiculous old boxes of stuff that you don't need anymore.
Yeah.
But you keep them just in case you need to send it back.
Sure.
That's what you keep telling yourself.
Yep. Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. I keep way more boxes than need.
But you've done a good job. You know, you cleaned up.
I did do a lot of cleaning.
Part of Adam 2.0 got rid of some of that.
Yes, and I've got a lot more to do.
Adam, I got a question for you. Are you using paper utensils?
No.
You're not using paper plates and cups and forks and stuff?
Nope.
All right, that's a good step up. That's a dangerous hole to fall into. Some bachelors like to be like, you know what? I'm just going to buy a bunch of plastic cups and buy a bunch of paper plates and knives, and then I don't ever have to clean anything.
Yeah.
But that's just a bad lifestyle choice.
Well,
Because oh, you don't have a dishwasher, though.
No, I don't.
You have at least more of an excuse then.
Yeah, I hate doing the dishes.
Hand washing dishes, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a zen thing for me. I actually like doing it. You know what I mean?
I kind of feel that way about the little bit of cooking I've done. Not much, but...
Yeah. In as much as chores go,
yeah,
I think that washing dishes by hand is closer to the top of my list. I don't know, maybe because when I was a kid, we used to go camping all the time, so I do, you have to hand wash dishes there, and I worked and places where I wash dishes. So I don't know. I'm just used to it, I guess. And I think there's something satisfying about having like filthy dishes and cleaning them and having like spotless dishes. It's like when you clean your apartment, you like declutter, but it doesn't feel like clean. With like dishes, you fucking do the dirty dishes and you're done, and you have fucking sparkling dishes. They are like spotless clean. You're like, I actually like really accomplished something there. You know what I mean? I don't know. And it's not too much manual labor, and you can listen to music while you're doing it, so it's kind of like, I don't know. As far as menial tasks have to go, dishwashing is the best for me. Adam, you? Back to you? Cooking doesn't count. Because, like, cooking is you get something out of it.
Yeah. I hate...
What's your least favorite cleaning task?
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because dishes are really up there. Although...
I hate laundry.
Laundry, I don't think that's that bad, actually. It's not great.
I just hate... Yeah.
Especially my current situation, but...
Yeah, you take your laundry somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. That's a pain in the ass. But I don't feel so bad about that. I don't like I don't like scrubby tasks. I don't like...
Okay.
Like washing floors or, wiping shit down. Like,
yeah, wiping counters sucks.
I hate wiping shit. Yeah, I don't like,
Adam, not a wiper.
Well...
I got you quoted on that. That's going on the top of the page.
Nah, I don't...
Likes to keep it wet.
Listen.
Filthy.
If you gotta wipe, you gotta wipe, man.
That's fair enough.
That means I gotta like it.
Yeah.
But I do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Yeah, for me, it's probably the same thing. Like wiping. I don't like mopping floors. How about that?
Yeah.
I hate brooming and mopping.
Washing things.
Vacuuming, not as bad, I guess.
I don't mind the act of vacuuming, but the noise does bother me a lot.
And the fact that you got to move everything around.
Yeah.
And the cord. Although, my vacuum cleaner, this is ridiculous because this is something absolutely no one ever would want to hear anyone talk about, but we're talking about it. But like seriously, the biggest upgrade I had in vacuum technology is having the retractable power cord. That just pulls in when you hit a button. Because my number one thing when I used to vacuum at my parents' house when it was like chores and I'd have to vacuum, I fucking hated wrapping up the vacuum cord after I was done. I fucking hate it. I don't know why. I just hated it. Like, it just sucked. It was like, I would vacuum, and then I would be like, oh, I gotta wrap up the cord. Like, it was a big chore, but I don't know. So now I don't have to do that. And it's kind of fun because you hit the button and it zips all the way up in there, like really fast. And the cord hits you sometimes.
Cool.
It's fun. Yeah, so what else? So we talked about Adam 2.0. We talked about John 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to talk about a weird illness.
Okay.
That I've had.
Illness you've had.
Yes. Right. These past couple days. I'm probably dying, I guess. I'm just assuming. So I hit 30, so it's like Logan's run.
Right. Yeah.
Time is up. My hand is flashing.
The gem on your hand is flashing.
Yeah, the gem on my hand is flashing. I'm being hunted. Mm-hmm. But not by a person, but by an illness. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I felt fine all week last week, and then we went out to a party, and then Sunday I felt really weird, just kind of off. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Not like sick, but off.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I just felt off. I don't know how to describe it. And Monday, it was the worst. Like, I felt like I kind of had like a caffeine buzz the entire day. Like, I just felt like really like up. And I was like in a really good mood on Saturday. Like, I feel like I'm like in a manic state, I guess.
Okay.
But I've never been depressed, so I don't know. I think that's possible, isn't it? Where you have like the manic part of manic depression?
Yeah, I would say that's true.
It could just be as simple as, it's just hormones in your brain.
Or ADHD is often like kind of the manic part.
That's possible.
Too.
Because, I mean, like the whole day, I just had that like nervous energy all day. And I felt really weird. Kind of, my head felt a little swimmy too.
Okay.
That may have just...
sure nobody like put some Molly in your
I don't know.
orange juice or something? Or
I know,
like,
right? It's kind of what it felt like, and
Yeah.
and it was all. I think I only felt swimmy and a little lightheaded and dizzy because my heart was racing so much because I was like
Right.
fucking like what's going on with my body?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I felt a little weird Tuesday, but today I felt pretty normal. So I don't know, whatever. And I mean, close as I can tell, maybe I had a flu because I feel like I had some cold sweats and some stuff going on as well.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any like ear, nose, and throat symptoms. You know,
Huh.
I didn't have a sore throat, didn't cough, been sneezing a little bit, but not a lot. I don't know, Adam. I don't know.
I don't know. It's not just like an allergies type. There's more
I
to
don't
it
know.
than that.
I don't know how to describe the way I felt, and it's so weird
Yeah.
how I felt because I felt so weird on that Monday
Mm-hmm.
that I like felt like I don't know how to describe this, that like I was out of body, I guess. Like I was like looking in on myself. You know, does that make any sense?
Kinda.
I just kind of felt detached from my physicalness, I
Sure.
guess.
Sure. All
It just felt weird. You know what I mean? To the point where like I feel normal now, but I'm still like a little bit like weirded out.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like I just felt so off that day that that it feels like I was like I have no. It's so hard to describe because
You're like describing a superhero origin story right now.
yeah, right. It's like I don't know what happened that day.
I know.
When I was traveling back home from that party,
Right.
Radioactive isotope.
I was feeling mildly ill from here to here. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but I like feel really good right now. Like really, really good.
That's great.
And I got the Jimmy leg.
The Jimmy.
I'm
leg.
just, you know, just the nervous
Yeah.
energy. I'm just like really up,
Okay.
and I
So
think that's what it is.
try shooting a web at something.
Ow!
Okay.
It didn't work.
Not Spider-Man then.
I was not bitten by a radioactive spider.
All right.
I don't know. It's just so weird. But like, I felt so weird and off that day.
Mhm.
You know, that I just haven't felt right since. I guess. And it's not that I don't feel like normal now.
Yeah.
It's that I felt so off that I don't know what normal is like. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I was off for so long, that like entire 24-hour day. And I was like, I should go to a doctor because this is weird. You know what I mean? But I was like, I don't know, but I don't feel like sick. I just feel weird. I don't know. I still kind of feel a little weird, but not near where I was. So whatever it was. Honestly, and it's so hard too because like having studied medicine a little bit in college before I changed majors off of pre-med, like you learn that like 70% of stuff goes undiagnosed.
Oh yeah.
Like 70% of the time you go to the doctor, like, I don't feel right. They're like, well, it's probably a virus or something. You probably feel better in a week. And they're like, yep. They're like, all right, we don't know what that was, but you know what I mean? It just happens so often.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I've always had, and then like, I've had this chronic pain in my rib,
Yeah.
Adam, my right side,
You're okay.
right hand side, like directly below the rib cage.
Uh-huh.
It's been going on for like months now.
Right. Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is because it's not like it hurts all the time. It's when I move in certain positions.
Mm-hmm.
So it leads me to believe that I'd like tore a ligament or something in my ribs, which can happen. Or have a tear in your abdominal wall.
Yeah, that would just seem
Because like right now it doesn't hurt, but if I were to like get up and like walk around or like, you know, kind of twist to my left or right a lot, it would hurt.
okay.
Or when I'm like laying down and like getting up. I don't know, man. I think it's just getting old.
Yeah.
Because it kind of comes and goes. Like I won't notice it for a while, and then all of a sudden I'll like move, and I'll be like, "Whoop!" And the pain lingers for months because it takes. Maybe I just need to get it set. I need some classic WWE rib tape, some wrestler rib tape here.
Yeah.
I would need quite a bit of tape.
Yeah.
My ribs are not quite as well. My ribs are tight. It's the wrapping around them, and it's not quite so tight. I wouldn't look awesome like DDP or someone. Their rib tape. I don't know. So that's my illnesses. I think it's just hitting 30.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I feel good now. I just felt like really weird. I don't know how to describe it. Like I just felt really like off. And I was like, what the fuck are these symptoms? I don't know. Anyway, that's a weird thing that's happened to me. I don't know. I don't like going to the doctor, so
Yeah.
let's keep not doing it.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing too. Also, I'd have to pay for it all myself because my insurance is not funded by the state right now.
What does that mean?
So Illinois hasn't decided on their budget for this year.
Oh, so no health insurance for their workers?
Yeah, basically. I mean, we still have the insurance technically, but
They
basically-
won't pay your premiums.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, so when the bill comes due, you know, they're going to charge the other place, and they're going to say, well,
We don't have the funds right now. So
yeah, exactly.
hand it off to Adam.
Right.
Fair enough.
And we'll pay him back, maybe, someday, hopefully.
I'll tell you the one thing that the healthcare system could do in the U.S. that would make everyone healthier.
Yeah.
Get rid of fucking copays. Because if it was free for me to go to a doctor right now, I probably would.
Yeah.
It's going to cost me like $35 to go in. Some guy saying, you should probably eat better. We don't know what that is. Come back in a month if they still hurt.
Yeah.
$35. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like, I don't know, fucking. When I had health insurance in a different company I worked at, a medical software company,
Yeah.
we had no copays. So it was like, you don't feel good? Go to a doctor. Talk to him.
Damn.
Free. You know, I think an ER visit was $50. I think an ambulance ride was $100. So it was like not that expensive. Yeah, I don't know. And so I went to the doctor a lot more.
Yeah. Well,
Now I
that makes
don't
sense.
at all because I don't want to pay because I know I'm not sick.
Right?
And
Yeah.
like, I only want to go if I'm actually sick. I'm just penny pinching because $35 really isn't that much money.
It's not a ton, but it adds up. If you.
It does add up. It's
Yeah.
like I go 3 or 4 times a year.
Yeah. If you go
It's
every
like-
time you have a little ache or pain, then
Exactly.
yeah.
That's it, man. You and I solve the medical crisis. No copays.
Nope.
That actually probably would save money because it would stop people from going to the ER every time they have an illness, which costs a lot more because the doctors in the ER have to give. I guess they just give. I'm trying to think how this works. I guess in the ER things are more expensive because they don't have as many hoops to jump through to get tests and stuff done. So like you're more likely to get like more intensive work done than you need, you know? Adam?
Yep.
Sorry, I was wondering if you dropped again.
Oh, I might have dropped for a second. I think I lost you there for a bit.
Jesus! Chata! All right, let's change topics. Enough being ill.
Okay.
I feel better today.
Excellent. Good.
I know,
good to hear
right? I know, whatever. I've been doing yoga,
Yeah.
DDP yoga.
Oh, you've been doing the DDP yoga?
I've been doing the shit out of it. It's fucking awesome.
Awesome.
I like it.
I think I ended up like acquiring all of that. But
I gave it to you.
Yeah, and then
I gave you the DVDs or something, and we copied them.
yeah,
So you could have a copy.
but
Sorry, DDP. I paid for them. I have all the
yeah.
stuff. I just let them borrow a copy.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't actually used them that much yet.
I think the biggest thing I did was I hooked them all. Uh-huh.
I might have done it like once or something.
I hooked them all up into my Plex. So that makes it real easy.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so I can just like go to any of my streaming devices and start it up.
I know what it was. It's space. I don't have space to do that stuff while watching TV.
No, that's totally true. Actually, my old apartment, I had an issue like that too. Because the ceilings were so low that I couldn't do full head extend, arm extend.
Yeah.
But now I have a ton of space in front of the TV, and I'm going to probably do it tonight before I go to bed. Because I got in late and I ate, and I didn't want to do it right after I ate. But it's kind of one of those things that you get into the habit of, and it's really good, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it because it's all body weight stuff, you know. So it can be as intense as you want it to be. Like you do planks, and it's like I can't do a plank. not like for as good as they want, like a plank into a push-up, which is what they do. And so I use I do baby style with my knees. But you can do that. I don't know. You can work your way up to the harder stuff. And it's kind of one of those things that you just like feel yourself getting better at the more you do it, getting more flexible and better at holding the positions. And I think I'm at the point now where I don't even actually have to like watch or have the audio on to do the routine, So I can watch something else while I'm doing it, I don't know.
That's cool.
It's good. It's a good workout because it's just pretty much like kind of Pilates and yoga mixed together. And, it takes 25 to 30 minutes a day. Not so bad. 3 times a week I'm trying to do, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing. Adam, you said you were doing couch to 5K, or at least attempting it. Now that the weather has gotten worse, I'm sure it's harder to do.
Yeah, it's kind of fizzled out. Actually, the thing that really killed it for me, more than the weather, has been my shift change. Because I could, wake up at like 11 and then, go running, take a shower, and still end up at work. And now, waking up at like 6:30, the last thing on my mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not the type of person who can work out in the morning.
I guess I could.
It's too early.
It's really hard to find any motivation that early in the morning.
I'm the type of person who likes to sleep into the last available second before I need to get up to get ready.
It depends. But
I know I need my 50 minutes in the morning to get like showered and like eat breakfast and get ready and leave. So I wake up with exactly 50 minutes before I need to be out the door every day. Because I'm like, I don't know. I like to be asleep,
Mm-hmm.
Everyone does.
Yeah, exactly. Who doesn't?
That Couch to 5K thing looked really cool. I actually found an app that was pretty interesting. That was a Couch to 5K app that like would hook up to your like music library, so it would play music and then it would like cut in, and then
that's what I use. Yeah,
and then it suggested like a running DJ app that like I guess is just like curated tracks that you could play, and then like if that app was running music while you were working out, the 5K app would cut in and like do the like intervals for you. I was like, that's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely cool.
That's a neat idea. I'm not going to run. I might in the future, but I am way too out of shape to run. And you probably shouldn't either.
I did. And then,
I know. It's just bad for your legs and knees if you're like overweight.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. and that's the advice I've heard is like, you might want to, you know what? Fuck it. If it works for you, do it. But it's like if you end up, not being healthy enough to really run a lot and you start running a lot, you're going to hurt a lot and then you're not going to want to do it. No. You know what I mean? Start with a lower impact and work your way up. So that's what I'm doing. Maybe the yoga, which is pretty low impact. Gets you sweating.
Yeah.
And, heart rate up, but it isn't bad on the joints, I guess. I don't know. Wow, this is some life advice we're throwing out in this episode. This is like, I don't know, it's like a cool down after the last one. It was all spooky, scary news articles, and now it's just chatting. Just a little chitty chat between two pals.
Indeed.
Two palorinos.
Yep.
Not to be confused with the palomino.
No.
Spotted horse.
Yeah.
Adam?
Yep.
Rapper guy?
Yeah. So
wait a minute. Adam, you like hip-hop music?
Some.
How have I not known this?
I like some. I haven't actually listened to a whole bunch of it.
Okay. I love all genres of music. I just want to get this disclaimer out of the way. Every single genre I like, except for maybe pop country.
Oh, fuck country, yes.
I like country, but I like country. Not pop country. Like I'm talking like some fucking Hank Williams, Patti LaBelle, like 70s, Willie Nelson, like riding around in a fucking steel pickup truck in the dusty Texas desert. Like just all guitar, Johnny Cash.
Sure.
That's the country I like. But
Johnny Cash, God, yeah.
Exactly. I like classic country.
Right.
But the new stuff is Regrettable.
I'm pretty much the same.
Yeah.
But I don't dislike rap or hip hop, but I've just kind of, I don't know, ignored it maybe, or
Yeah,
just
I've
not really
been
paid
way
attention.
into hip hop lately.
I'm
So
getting
this is
into
interesting.
it. Yeah, I'm kind of getting into it.
This is cool. It's good. It's good for working out too, actually.
Yeah,
Hip hop music is.
but when I was hypothetically doing things,
Hypothetically. Yeah.
hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically.
Comma, pathetically. Yep. Continue. I get your drift.
All right.
I'm like a fucking goddamn snowblower here. I got your drift.
When you get a chance,
Yeah.
watch the video "Too High" by Lil Dicky,
Okay.
and then
Lil Dicky.
yes, and then listen to everything else that Lil Dicky does, because
Is Lil Dicky a real rapper or is he a joke rapper?
okay, if you want to know how good he is, listen to the song "Professional Rapper"
Okay.
featuring Snoop Dogg.
Okay, this just came out.
It did, yeah.
He's new.
Yes. He's like a white
right.
Jewish guy.
Yeah.
Of course. But
Okay.
yeah, I've become a pretty big fan pretty quick. He's got one album out. He's actually got more songs. Like Too High isn't even on the album. I got on his website or something like that. He has videos sometimes from before that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Too High is amazing. Professional Rapper is amazing.
Okay.
There's a couple other ones there that are pretty good too.
All right. Well, I don't know this Lil Dicky. I'll have to check it out
Yeah,
because
I would.
I like me some rap. But I thought I would know who you were talking about. But this guy's brand new.
Yes.
Album came out this summer.
Yep.
So
And both Too High and Professional Rapper have music videos, which are good.
So I like that you don't like a rapper guy. You like two songs.
Well, no, I like other songs of his too.
Okay.
I've got the album on my Apple Music, whatever.
Okay.
Fuck it thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Let me look at the rap that I've listened to lately. Let me find the artists.
I do like some Snoop stuff. I like Eminem.
Eminem's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really good rapper.
I like a little bit of the Chronic. Dre.
Most of this T.I. Fucking Amazon. I fucking hate Amazon. Sorry. I use Amazon Prime streaming because I got it. Because I have Prime, so why not use it?
Right.
But yeah, I love it when this T.I. album, Paperwork, it's not just T.I., it's T.I. and somebody else because they have to list every goddamn person, and they did that. So when you look by artists, this album is split out into like 20 tracks, which is terrible. I fucking hate that.
Yeah.
Just make it T.I., and then in the second, because I think in the metadata you can put featuring and then put other names.
Yeah.
So it can sort. I love Kanye, way into Kanye West. Stuff's amazing. Wale, the guys, the people of note.
The fellas.
The fellas. And you know what? A lot more of this is going to be not in Amazon because I was using Google Music because that's the streaming service of choice I had before then. So looking through this, it's not going to have everything. But I love Amazon Prime streaming. Like, fuck. Like... It's like, oh, hey, here's the thing that's basically like Spotify.
Yeah.
But you're already paying for it, so you get it for free.
Yeah.
See, top stations have been 80s pop, 90s pop, and 70s pop. Listen to a lot of that.
Yeah. The only problem with the Amazon one is I think they have like the least selection out of a lot of the major streaming
Yeah,
ones.
it's actually been pretty good, though. I don't know. I haven't really noticed any weird missing things, I guess. I think that Apple probably has the best stuff.
Apple, Spotify, and Google have, I think, similar amounts.
But I feel like Apple has like Beatles and stuff.
Apple, I don't think they actually do have Beatles.
I thought that like Apple and Beatles were like the things together.
They did have, well...
Like, because I thought they like struck a deal, and it was like...
It may not be in Apple Music. that could be
Mm-hmm.
the thing. They probably sell it, but I have not bought
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't fucking know, Adam. Anyway, so I don't know. I've been listening to getting back into rap a little bit. Action Bronson. You should listen to that album that came out this summer. He's another weird white rapper guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that, Adam. Check out Action Bronson's album that came out. Action, like Action Jackson, and Bronson like Charles Bronson.
Okay.
He looks like you, Adam.
Awesome.
Have you looked at the picture?
Not yet.
Okay. What the fuck is happening?
Actually, don't. Where did you send it to?
I didn't send it.
Oh. I didn't search if that's what you thought I was doing.
I'll just say he is a large man with a red beard.
Awesome.
He looks a lot like you. He's very barrel-chested in the Adam style. No, but let me just read this TMZ headline, and I'll send it to you as well on GChat here. And that picture of him in the hospital bed looks exactly like you.
Oh, great.
He was a power lifter. Let me just read the headline. Action Bronson hospitalized after binging on whale blubber.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh my god.
Doesn't he look like you?
I'm pulling up that one right now.
Yeah, you should look at that picture. It's not like exactly like you, but like, wow, that's more like Adam than other people that I know.
Oh my god.
Emergency surgery in an Alaskan hospital hours after he sampled a ton of unique delicacies, including caribou and whale.
He does look a lot like me, but I think he actually looks a lot like Zach Galifianakis as well.
A little bit, yeah. Zach Galifianakis could do like a great impression, I'm sure. I don't think that it was because he ate the blubber. It says he had complications from ongoing hernia issues from his old. Maybe that's what I have going on.
Yeah.
It could be, honestly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, I should get that checked out.
Should.
That's probably what it is now that I think about it, especially since if it only hurts when I move.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Or
That
just like I
sucks.
pulled the abdominal muscle.
Yeah, it could be that. I mean, shit like that. When you get older,
It's impossible.
when I mean get older,
Yeah.
I mean when you get like in your late 20s, like small injuries, you know, like that when you were like 21, you'd be like, it's fine, walk it off. Like take like weeks to walk off now.
Yeah.
It's not like bad because like I'm sure there are people like 40 and 50 that are like, well, you don't know. But it's the first time I've like ever like had like my foot hurts because I like stepped on it weird. And it's like, man, that hurts for like 4 days now instead of just like one day. Like that should have been healed by now, I would think. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm not worried about the pain in my side because it's minor. It does like maybe a 2 on a scale of 10, only when I move. But I probably should check it out since it hasn't gone away in months. Anyway, let's move on. So yeah, that's my rap I've been into. Cool. I'm glad Adam's expanding his music genre. What would your favorite? We haven't talked about music a lot on this. What would your favorite genre be? You think? Kid Ink, 2 Chainz, Kendrick Lamar, A$AP Rocky. Sorry, I'm just throwing some other. Big Sean. I like Drake. Chief Keef. There we go. I'm finding my stuff I've been listening to. All that stuff, you know. Some good shit. Run the Jewels I've been listening to. Adam?
Yes.
While you're hypothetically doing something, you should listen to the song or the album that was freely released by Run the Jewels, based on their album Run the Jewels 2. You should look this up, Adam. I'm serious. Called Meow the Jewels.
Okay.
Like a cat, Meow the Jewels. So I guess they put this out as like a charity thing, and then gave a bunch of money to like, I guess like animal shelters and stuff. But they basically got a bunch of like famous like remix artists and stuff to remove the backing tracks and replace them with all cat noises.
Oh, wow.
So like the backing track, instead of like, you know, like beats and synth and stuff, it's like cat meows and purring and like it's fucking incredible. Like, and it was free. You can just go to their Bandcamp website and it's just download for free, or you can donate. Yeah, Meow the Jewels is pretty badass. What a great idea. I fucking love it. Oh, man. Music's great. All right, Adam,
Yes.
let's move on to the next topic.
Very good.
Adam,
Yes.
sports.
Oh boy.
Adam likes sports. Adam, you're a sportman?
No.
I've known you to be a sportman.
I.
You've done more sports than I've ever done.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably true.
In high school,
Yeah.
those of you who don't know, Adam was a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And a cross-country runner,
Yes.
which makes the catch to 5K a little easier for you.
Not really.
Oh, it does, because I have no clue on even how to run.
Apparently I don't either.
Okay, well, fair enough. But the only time I've ever had to run was when I was forced to in gym class for the mile run.
Yeah.
What was your best mile time?
You know, actually, I think my best one was like something terrible,
Okay.
like 90 minutes or something like that.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I think my best mile time was somewhere in like the 10 to 11 minute range, which is really bad.
Too. The thing was, like, I never actually got good at running long distances because I did some track and wrestling, but I didn't do like cross country until fall of my senior year, and I'd actually, despite my not super great health, we were able to not take PE senior year if we passed out of a certain.
Oh, I know, Adam. I was there when you passed it. I think we were in the same gym class. And Adam, those of you who don't know, and maybe some of you who do, wink, wink, Adam is an extremely flexible person.
Yes, I am.
And I feel like
I'm flexible.
Adam and the box, like the sitting box flex thing.
Sit and reach.
The sit and reach broke all the records.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you would do the sit and reach box where everyone would just be like, and like get out there. Adam would like place his hands on the fucking wall behind it.
Flat.
And be like, flat. It was fucking ridiculous. You're like double jointed or something.
Us Gregs are built like fucking dwarves. We have short fucking legs, barrel torsos, and long-ish ape arms. So,
so you were able to use your physicality to, and I feel like that was what that because I think it was like you had to get an average score across all of the physical things,
and
so you were like
everything.
You were like the 95th percentile for the fucking sit and reach, so it bumped everything up to the 75% you needed or something.
It was like me and the rest were like teenage Chinese gymnasts or something.
Yeah, right. Me not so much. I had to take gym my senior year, but it wasn't so bad.
No.
I didn't hate it. There was a bunch of us that had to take it anyway, so.
It's actually kind of weird because I was thinking like, I've gained so much weight since high school. I'm like, how could I have ever prevented this?
That's
like,
everybody, though.
I know, but I was like, you know what? I hated it at the time, but like, if somebody made me 2 to 3 times a week fucking do shit for an hour, that would be great. I need somebody to do that.
Yeah.
I need that to be a requirement.
You need coacher.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Adam, I'll call you.
Yeah.
And yell at you.
Okay.
Adam?
Yep.
But it's going to be hard now because of the weather.
Right.
Because it's going to be like shitty out and you're not going to want to run, which is understandable. Because apparently where you live, absolutely nobody clears off any fucking sidewalks.
No.
And everything is a fucking death trap.
Yes.
I remember visiting you in the winter and being like, don't go there. It's just sheet ice on the road. Like, okay. I guess nobody gives a fuck in Illinois.
It's a flat land.
That's true. The water doesn't drain down into the valleys. It just kind of sits and freezes.
Sometimes. Yep.
Fair enough. So I don't know. But you did a lot of that. And I think the reason was mostly social, right? That you did all those sports?
Yeah, I'm not really a big sports guy.
Well, you're pretty introverted too.
Yeah.
Maybe more so now than then, but
yeah.
But I think that like doing those team sports, or those weren't team sports actually. Doing those sports was kind of like a reason for you to like hang out with people. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
yeah,
it just made you do it. You know what I mean?
Yes. That was totally why I was getting some friends that were in other stuff, and I wanted to hang out with them.
Yeah, of course.
Other things. Yeah.
Exactly. It was a great way to like make friends, in high school.
Absolutely.
Especially someone like you who came in your sophomore year, right?
No, most freshman year.
It was a freshman year, but you were new to the city, so
I was new to the state. Yes.
Yeah. So you had to make new friends pretty fast, and that was a good way. Yeah, totally. I mean, I almost wanted to do cross country just because it seemed like cross country team had so much fun.
Yes.
They were all like the fun kids.
Our cross country team was amazing.
Yeah.
But also like that. I don't know, like between the teacher who coaches that and the students who are in that, it's just a tight bond.
Yeah, no, totally. I actually give a shout out to the cross country coach, Mr. Mihi.
Yes, he won something recently.
Yes, correct. He won the WCC, the Wisconsin High School Cross Country Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
Good for him. He was a great guy. I liked him.
He is a great guy. Yes.
Yeah, was a great guy. I say was because I haven't talked to him since high school, but
absolutely,
he was a really cool guy, and I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Anything else? So that was Adam's sports. And why wrestling? Just cause?
I did wrestling in 7th grade.
Because you were built for it?
And basically.
I mean, you are built to be a wrestler. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Adam, I want you to look up a picture of Rick Steiner.
Mm-hmm.
That is you.
Okay.
Rick Steiner, the wrestler. The dog-faced gremlin, as he was known.
Thanks.
Well, Have you looked up a picture of Rick Steiner?
No, I need to do that right now, though.
You do.
Rick's.
It is not a bad thing because he's a badass.
Is it Rick like R-I-C?
R-I-C-K.
Okay.
Rick Steiner. He was just a very barrel-chested, not super tall guy. Strong man, if you will.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
I know, though. There's a little bit of resemblance there, I'm not going to lie. Adam, he's a realtor now. Did you know that? You can buy a house from him if you wanted.
That's great.
He's got like a suit and stuff.
Yep.
Well, but anyway, he was great. I actually liked him a lot when I watched wrestling back in the 90s. Him and his brother, Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump.
Uh-huh.
They used to wrestle in their University of Michigan leather jackets.
Nice.
Because they wrestled, I believe, in college there. So they were kind of like the brother team of college wrestlers who, he wore, I think he did all the way to the end. He wore the wrestling headpiece, with the ears covers and everything.
Yeah.
It's kind of his thing. I don't know. I liked it. I liked his gimmick. And he was strong. The Frankensteiner, that move where the head scissors, that was him. That big guy. He did the Frankensteiner. So he was an athletic man for his size. So it is not a bad thing to be at least called him, I think. Even though he was the dog-faced gremlin. It's because he kind of looked a little bit like a bulldog. He kind of had that angry face.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He's not nearly as...
I'm not saying you are like that. I'm just saying body shape-wise.
Yeah.
He looks kind of like a dwarf would in like a fucking Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
Stout and strong.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
But Adam, you were talking about the world. You didn't realize the World Series was happening.
No, because I hate sports.
Adam, what teams are in the World Series? Without looking it up.
New York Mets and the Royals.
Oh, you got it. So you know a little bit.
Yes. I also know the Royals won last year.
No, they did not. They were in the World Series last year.
Oh, they were in the World Series.
They lost to the Cardinals last year.
Cardinals, okay.
Yes. The Mets and the Royals were in it. I guess as of this recording, and by the time this goes out, it will pretty much... No, it won't be over because Game 5 will have happened by the time this comes out, so it could be over. But the Royals are up 2-0 right now, Wednesday night when we're recording this. They just won the last game. It's been great, though. I've been watching it. It's been. I'm not way into baseball, but I like it. And World Series is always good because when you have two really good teams together, every fucking at bat is just tense, especially with these two teams because the Royals and Mets were both well known during the season for completely battering every single team with their insane power hitting. Mm-hmm. So it's just been like, here's your star pitcher getting annihilated by just batter after batter after batter. It's just been like a death match between pitchers. So it's been really good, actually. First game went 14 innings as well late into the night. It's crazy. It's been a crazy, crazy World Series so far. You know what the great part about this is, Adam? If you're not into sports even?
What's that?
Neither of these teams have, I guess, won a World Series in over 20 or 30 years. So, or actually, I think it was 29 years ago the Mets won their last World Series. So it's good. It's a team that hasn't been in the World Series in a long time. Both these guys haven't, at least not in a long time. So,
supposed to get in there.
Sorry, I don't know what's going on. Charter is mad that I was. I was. Oh, whatever. Anyway, but I guess one of the interesting stats about this is the first time in 50 years or something that both teams in the World Series have been expansion teams since the 60s.
Oh, okay.
So it's because it's always been a Yankees or Cardinals or Giants, teams that have been around since the 20s. There's always been at least one in the World Series, but we got some new teams. So it's kind of exciting. See some fresh faces in the World Series. The National League World Series has been the Giants or the Cardinals for the past 6 years. So it's been the same teams basically every year. So it's kind of neat too to see the Mets get a shot. But that's it. I don't know. I don't want to get too into sports because nobody likes it, but me and most people. But not Adam. And let's get to our Adam. Adam, are you ready?
Yes.
You ready to survive?
I'm ready to survive.
All right. I didn't tant this, but I came up with it today.
Yeah.
Adam's got to survive. Adam?
All right.
You chose yourself a survival challenge.
Mm-hmm.
We had animal survival. We've done mountain lion escapes, charging rhino, I believe, is another one. Adam, how to survive when you're lost in the desert. Adam, so let's say, let me just paint a little picture.
Okay.
Adam and I were off gallivanting in the desert on an ATV excursion.
Okay.
We're rolling around the dunes in ATVs, and Adam's, I don't know, we're racing each other, I guess.
Sure.
And Adam's ATV dies, basically.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I keep going without seeing anything. You know what I mean? We're kind of racing. I get ahead. I'm going, I'm not looking back, and then after a while, I don't know where you are, and you're not with the group anymore. You're out in the middle of the Mojave Desert.
Okay.
What is the first thing you don't do, Adam?
First thing you don't do?
First thing you don't do.
I'm
gonna give you a hint. You got your Hitchhiker's Guide.
Towel?
No. First thing you do not do.
Oh, I don't remember the first thing you don't do.
Fucking don't panic.
Panic.
It's right on the guide.
Oh,
the
right.
cover.
Yes.
God,
yes,
Adam,
yes.
you don't know your Hitchhiker's Guide.
I read all of them.
But you don't remember the cover.
I guess
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Yes, especially if people know where you were when you were scheduled to return. If you have a vehicle, stay with it. Do not wander, Adam.
Yep.
All right. Adam, let's say you've completely lost your bearings. Where would you it's been a long time, basically. Nobody's around. It's been hours and hours and hours. It's getting close to night. What do? You're going to have to move because no one's coming. You're completely lost. Where do you go to get your bearings?
To get my bearings?
Yes.
Well, if we died on a road or something like that, wouldn't we just be on
No, not a road.
No?
We're out in the middle of the desert. We're going on dunes.
Oh, right. ATV.
Yep, ATV racing on dunes.
On dunes.
Yep, your ATV is just killed, dead. Won't start.
Well, you'd probably want to go up someplace high.
Yes. Try and get to a high vista to look around, because the desert is very flat. Mm-hmm. So any sort of elevation could grant you a view of at least something that you could move towards. Mm-hmm. But Adam, if you're not absolutely sure you can follow your tracks back, stay put. So make sure your footprints are staying put, so you can find your way back to your vehicle, because likely someone could spot that easily as well.
Yeah.
Adam, you got your ATV?
Yep.
No one's found you. It's been like overnight, basically. You slept on the ATV. Mm-hmm. No one's found you. What are you going to do to try and get found?
Okay. Do I have any
flares? You got your ATV.
Yeah. Is there like a kit in there with like flares or anything?
No flares. You got a lighter.
Lighter.
Mm-hmm.
And any rocket fuel or anything?
Yes, you have rocket fuel on your ATV.
You know, like for those toy rockets or whatever.
What are you talking about?
Like the little rockets that you shoot up into the...
Are you fucking high? Wait a minute. We're not riding around on ATVs shooting model rockets. What are you talking about?
I don't know, actually.
Just carry around model rockets?
Well, no, I guess not.
Okay.
I'm just, see what we got to work with here.
Okay, fair enough. You know,
starting broad. You
you have a lighter, and you have your ATV.
ATV. Okay.
Uh-huh. There's probably some dry brush around as well. You're in a desert.
Sure. Well, in that case, you'd probably want to, get the brush into some kind of sign message. Also, like bonfire to.
Okay, bonfire is a good call.
Bonfire, yeah.
Excellent call.
Yeah.
What would keep your bonfire particularly smoky?
Keep it smoky?
Yeah, big amounts of black smoke, easy to see.
Big amounts of black smoke. Well, you'd probably. Usually, wet stuff is smokier.
Yep, that'll put a lot of white smoke, but it might be hard to see.
Yeah, black smoke. I can't really think of much that would do that. Other
Adam,
than
you're dying. Think on your feet.
Burn rubber, maybe.
Yeah. You
got
your ATV.
ATV. I guess I could burn a tire.
Yeah, burn a tire, especially you got a spare tire.
Yeah.
Good idea. Adam, if a car or plane is passing by, how would you try to signal them?
Well, we mentioned bonfire.
Yep, so you got the bonfire going.
If I had a flare, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You said no model rockets, so no...
Yep, no model rockets.
No model rockets.
Okay.
To work as flares. So...
All right, Adam. I'm going to tell you...
Cloth or, like, rocks?
Rocks. You got rocks.
Okay. Rocks. Rocks,
Uh-huh.
and spell out a message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Adam, I'm going to tell you, just for the future, because there's no way you would know this, and I did not know this, but the international distress symbols made with rocks are a large I, indicates to rescuers that someone is injured.
Oh, okay.
An X means you're unable to proceed.
Okay.
You can't move. F indicates you need food and water. And another internationally recognized distress signal is 3 quick shots from a gun. Oh. Bang, bang, bang.
Huh.
Correct. Those are ways to do it.
That's good to know.
Adam?
Mm-hmm.
It's hot in the desert.
It is.
Deserts in the United States can reach temperatures upwards of 120 degrees during the day.
Yeah.
And shade can be scarce. In the summer, how are you going to stay cool?
Well, you're going to want to have your body covered, for one thing.
Stay in the shade and wear clothing.
Wear clothing.
Shirt, hat, sunglasses.
Don't take off your shirt or whatever.
Yep.
If you can, throw a little bit of water in there so that you stay moist.
Yep. Stay in the shade. Yep.
Stay hydrated.
Clothing helps ration sweat because it slows evaporation off of your body. So you may think wearing clothes keeps you warmer, but it actually stops you from sweating as much. So
Right.
it keeps you more hydrated. So you're going to want to walk slowly, Adam. Don't ration your water. Drink your water, because in the desert you're going to get dehydrated really fast if you're not drinking.
Okay.
I mean, especially if you're in the U.S. desert. It's big, but it's not that big.
I wouldn't have actually guessed that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have probably tried to drink as little water as possible for as long as possible.
Adam, avoid talking and smoking.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't smoke or talk.
I can understand that.
Well, exhaling is gonna. The more you exhale, the more you exhale out water vapor.
Yep.
So if you're talking a lot, it's more than just breathing. Breathe through your nose, not through your mouth, to help conserve. The more you open your mouth, the more dry air gets in, the more you dehydrate. Adam, what liquid would you want to avoid?
Alcohol?
Correct. Avoid alcohol, which I feel like is a no-brainer if you're trapped in the desert.
I think so too. Maybe all you have is alcohol and you're getting really thirsty. You think, I need something wet.
Adam,
yeah,
you're really hungry. Avoid eating if
Okay.
there's not a sufficient amount of water, because digestion consumes water. So let's say you're rationing your water. You got your 2 canteens. You don't want to eat. You go hungry because it's going to use up more water if you eat. Because you can survive a good 3 or 4 days without any food. It wouldn't feel good, but you could.
Yeah.
Travel in the evening, at night, or early in the day. You want to try and stay asleep during the day, moving as little as possible. Adam, you want to stay cooler?
I do. Yes.
Sit at
absolutely.
least 12 inches above the ground on a stool or branch, as the temperature in the ground can be often 30 degrees warmer than the air temperature.
Whoa.
Yes, because the desert sun will bake the dirt and make it way warmer.
Huh.
So you want to sit on top of your ATV,
Yeah, I guess that makes
roll with
sense.
it.
Yeah.
And at night it can get very cold. So make sure your clothes are dry. Don't get hypothermic.
Okay.
Adam, you got to find water.
Right.
We're running out.
Um,
Where can you find water?
where can I find water? Where there's vegetation, if there's any.
Good.
Also inside like plants, like cacti and stuff.
Split open the base of cactus stalks and chew on the pith. Don't swallow it. But just suck the juices out.
Don't swallow
And
your
spit it out.
Also, digestive purposes.
You just want the water. Carry chunks of the pit to alleviate thirst while walking. Other desert plants are inedible and will make you sick, but cactuses are good to eat. Okay. You can also find water at the base of rock cliffs. Gravel wash in mountain valleys often will have water underneath the rocks. Animal paths, if you follow animal paths, they often lead to water sources.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
So if you see tracks, follow them. If you find like a dry stream bed, check the edges, because often the edges are the part that dry up last. There might be a little bit of water. Okay, Adam. I think you could probably survive. I think that works.
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
I'm going to ask you a couple quiz questions about what you should bring on your trip
Okay.
when you go ATVing, because but part of I'm a Boy Scout, so I'm always being prepared.
Yeah.
But one of the most important things to do to be not dying is preparing for poor outcomes. How much water do you think you should bring?
Oh, how long are we going for?
Just a day. How many gallons of water? How much water do you think you need in a day?
Well, normally you would probably need about a half a gallon.
Yeah.
But in the desert, I imagine you'd probably want to double or triple that.
Yes. That's pretty accurate, actually.
Yeah.
1 gallon per person per day is adequate.
Okay.
2 or more would be smarter and safer. So you probably don't want to just bring a canteen. You're going to want to bring a big gallon jug.
Yeah.
Just in case. Bring a map, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And a compass. Cigarette lighter is always good to have. That's why I always carry one, actually. I don't actually always carry a cigarette lighter, but I always have one in my car.
Fire's handy. Yeah.
Yes, because a cigarette lighter could save your goddamn life. So it's always good to have at least one somewhere that you can get to. Matches are always good to carry. I actually have like a kit that has a lot of this basic stuff.
Yeah.
That I had from when I went camping a lot. It's just you got you've got a compass, waterproof matches, a lighter, pocket knife, iodine tablets, a whistle, a cup. That's pretty much everything you need, and a little first aid kit in case you cut yourself. Because all those things are basically, you want iodine tablets if you're going to drink any groundwater. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I love surviving. I don't know how to describe it. I was way into that when I was in the Boy Scouts, so I've always it's been fascinating. Mm-hmm. I've never had to do any desert-type survival. I do have my survivalist merit badge, though, but that was more like surviving out in the woods of Wisconsin. We had to get that merit badge, you had to sleep outside for one night, I guess, in a makeshift lean-to that you made yourself. So you'd make a lean-to, and then it would get graded, and then you'd sleep in it. That was fun. That was actually really fun because we all kind of built our own lean-tos out in the woods next to each other and kind of hung out. It was fun. It was a fun night. A lot of raccoons, though. Yeah. Don't bring any food when you do that because the raccoons will eat it. And they'll crawl all over you because at the camp places, they are not afraid of people. All right. Gosh, I don't know. I think that's it. I don't know. Is there anything else? Adam survived.
I survived. I think that's it. I will survive.
You knew enough. Mm-hmm. That's kind of one of those things that, like, you get put in a survival situation.
I always joke about how if anything happened, I would die in a disaster scenario.
Yeah.
But the reason for that, I think, is not... I want to be clear. I think I have maybe not all the know-how, but I have a lot of the brains to survive.
Yeah, you like when I'm giving you questions, you're coming up with guesses that are pretty close to what the book says.
It's the spirit is willing. It's the flesh that I'm worried about in these situations.
Immediately, just your body just packs in.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Yeah, sorry, no, this is not happening.
No, fair enough. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Do you have any final parting words before we finish this epi?
No, everyone.
Do I want to tant something?
Get hypothetical. What?
I'm just trying to think if I want to tant anything. Do you have anything to tant? Anything you want to talk about next week?
Anything I could tant by next week?
I like the tanting.
I will say I'm considering... I may not know by next week.
Okay.
But in the next few weeks, I'm actually considering getting a pet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What kind?
Well, actually, my landlord does not allow cats. So
what?
Be a dog, yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Wait, he doesn't allow cats, but he allows dogs?
He doesn't like big dogs either. He wants like a small to medium one. But
well, what kind of dog are you gonna get at him?
I like big dogs.
I know,
but
good. I'm glad you're on the right side of the law here.
But I did see. I think it was like a German Shepherd crossed with something else. Also,
okay.
there's like I was looking at the animal shelters. There's like a really cute.
What's a medium dog to you?
Border Collie. I go by what they have on the labels at the shelters.
Fair enough. Medium dog would be
Border
probably.
Collie. I think is the highest medium you're gonna find. Maybe.
Yeah, well, Adam. You get a Border Collie, you're gonna have to walk it a fuck ton.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's an issue.
There's a Pyrenees German Shepherd that is beautiful, but but it's large. It's a big dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was a German Shepherd crossed with something else that was smaller that looked doable, maybe.
You'd never be able to get one of these because you're going to get a shelter dog, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
Now I'm looking at Bloomington Animal Shelter because I want to see.
I like Dino, and I like Baby Girl, and Hunter, I think, is the Pyrenees German Shepherd, which I think is really cool.
I might not be looking at the right
I'm looking at Wishbone, as I think the one.
This is Bloomington, Indiana.
Oh, well, that's probably part of the issue.
God damn it, Bloomington, Illinois. You said Wishbone?
I think that's the name of it.
Dog?
It's a dog, yeah.
No, the Wishbone, the TV series? What's your story, Wishbone?
No idea. what that is.
I don't know what you're talking about because there's a wishbone.org, which is helps passionate low-income
search
students.
Animal Shelter, Bloomington, Illinois, in Google.
Animal Shelter, Bloomington, IL.
And one of the first things that comes up...
Wishbone Canine Rescue.
Yes.
Oh, it's an actual local one.
Yes. Yeah.
Got it. Oh, because I've got so many opinions about dogs.
Yeah.
Don't get a pit bull. There will be a billion pit bulls to choose from.
There are, yes.
Because for some reason people decide to adopt them that can't take care of them. Don't get a Chihuahua or a Terrier.
I don't want either of those. Well, some of the Terriers...
Nah, man, you got to be careful. Terriers like to bite, so you got to be real strict with them.
Yeah.
But no, I like your big dog choices. Baby girl. Oh,
She's pretty.
wow! How does that dog not have an owner?
I know, right?
How pretty is that dog?
Let me go through the ones in the
You
order.
gotta get that dog.
Baby girl.
I want that dog.
I know, she's so pretty.
What about Goldie?
A
golden lap?
Hold on. Let me go through these in order here.
Oh, it's pretty.
So I think Luna's very pretty.
Oh my God, I want that Pyrenees.
That's when I was talking. I think
He's so big.
Hunter. Yeah. Oh, I know. Look
He's
at him.
so
He looks
adorable.
I know. You just want to cuddle with him. Yeah. He looks big and lovable. I think. What did I say? Dax was one that looked cute to me.
Wait, you're going from the top?
Yeah.
Okay, Dax.
So he's after Hunter.
Oh, Basset Hound, German Shepherd. That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's
Dax.
pretty medium. Oh, those are two good breeds, too. Oh, you have to get this dog. It's so adorable.
Dino, I like. He's an Australian cattle dog, Labrador Retriever mix.
Oh, I love ACDs. Actually had a blue heeler when I was a kid. Oh, he's a beautiful.
I know, right?
There's some good dogs. I guess maybe less people get dogs down there because there's a lot here.
And baby girl. Oh, baby girl.
Yeah.
Pretty.
Let me point out. There's some good ones.
There are, yeah.
Well, that's going to do it, I think.
I think so, too.
This episode of Born in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Man, there's some fucking adorable-ass goddamn dogs here.
There's a bunch of puppies, too, but not only
they're all bad breeds.
Not only are they not trained, but they're also fucking expensive as shit because the older the dog is, the cheaper they are.
Yeah, of course. And you get a dog that's like 3 or 4. It's pretty much knows what it's supposed to do, so...
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
Definitely.
What about Rummy?
Oh, man, I
love Yorkshire Terriers. Look how adorable he is.
You said to avoid terriers.
Well, Yorkies aren't as bad. What I'm saying is avoid Fox Terriers and Jack Russells and Pit Bulls and stuff. They're just
Russells aren't that bad. Like, they're very energetic, but they're very energetic.
They get bitey.
Bitey.
Dude, Jack Russells are probably the number one breed that bite people.
Huh, I didn't know that.
They're real nippy. They get real attached to one person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I know you, Adam. I think you want an outgoing dog.
I do, yeah.
I say that any of those border collies gets a huge thumbs up.
Oh, right?
Holy
Border
cow.
Collie, the ACD one, the German Shepherd Basset Hound.
Actually, I think my favorite might be that one. The
German Shepherd Basset Hound?
Yeah, the German Shepherd Basset Hound.
Pyrenees is my favorite, I think.
Well, of course.
But I can't get him.
But Dax is great looking.
It's a cool name.
That's a good size. He's got it's adorable because he's got the German Shepherd kind of face.
Yep.
He's got like a little bit of the Basset Hound ears and the short Basset Hound legs.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'd be too big. And 245, that's not bad. He's already microchip vaccinated.
Yeah.
Heartworm checked. He's 5. That's not too old. You're going to get 6 years out of that dog, probably.
Yeah.
At least. I don't know. That's weird that he wouldn't allow cats.
Because cat pee smell. Like if cats miss the letterbox or...
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, no.
He doesn't like
dogs are worse.
He hates cats.
He just hates cats.
That's perfectly...
Dogs are worse because a dog that pees itself smells just as bad as a cat.
Yeah.
So, and it can happen just as much. My cats, Adam, have never peed outside the litter box.
Yeah.
And maybe pooped once or twice. And the only times that has been is because we moved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, cats are good. He must have had a bad experience with a cat owner.
He might have.
Probably somebody who didn't fucking take care of it. Because if you don't clean the litter box, you're going to pee outside of it. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, no, but a dog's great. I'd like to get a dog too, but our apartment's a two animal household.
Yeah.
I know Laura and I are definitely going to get a dog when we get a house, though.
Yeah, dogs are nice.
Oh, my advice for dog for you that would be perfect for you: French bulldog.
I really don't like bulldogs, though.
Oh, dude, French bulldogs, man. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Anyone that's ever owned a French bulldog knows what I'm talking about. They are adorable. They're super outgoing and friendly, and they love to wrestle. I love it. Like a little 20-pound dog that loves to wrestle. And they don't have the same health problems that the English bulldogs do because they're not bred to be like grossly oversized.
Yeah.
So they're a lot healthier. Daniel Bryan, the wrestler, and Brie Bella have a French bulldog. And they always post ridiculously adorable photos of it that make me want it. But anyway, let's call it a night.
All right. Sounds good.
Zippity bebop.
Zippity-doo-dah.
All right. Well, have a good weekend, Adam.
Yeah, you too.
Saw those, rebel flags flying. His eyes, dollar signs. Ching. I want to make a bunch of documentaries. That's what I watch to fall asleep, Adam.
Yeah.
I watch Ken Burns documentaries.
I bet that's fine.
I am not shitting you.
Ken Burns' soothing voice is not...
Well, it's not Ken Burns' voice. They always hire somebody with a good voice.
Oh, right.
Yeah. No, but it's like, I think it's really good because especially a lot of the older ones, like stuff pre-video, there's not a lot of video. It's like photos with like people talking over it. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't know, fall asleep. You don't really need to see it to like understand what they're talking about in the Civil War. And it's interesting, but I don't know. You kind of have to, you don't have to be 100% invested, watching it.
Right.
So it's easy to like just drift off. So I think I've seen Civil War through once. I saw The West, which is about my favorite era of history, the frontier times, twice. Baseball 3 times. Yeah, so they're good. Good fodder. All right. 191. You ready to go?
I am.
All right.